Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. So, the youngest flexer of the century is grown now. Lil Tay just turned 18 and she's already doubling down on the shock factor. She's claiming she made over $1 million in just 3 hours after joining OnlyFans. So right after the clock struck midnight on her 18th birthday, July 29th, she dropped her OnlyFans. Then the very next day, she hopped on Instagram bragging, $1 million in 3 hours. We broke the F out of that OnlyFans record. Then 5 days later, on August 3rd, I guess she wasn't getting the buzz she wanted from her bogus $1 million claim, because she popped back up with a video showing what looked like a screenshot of her OnlyFans earnings. The image claimed she made $1,024,298.09 from subscriptions, tips, and direct messages. She captioned it, "Not bad for 3 hours. Look at me now." But of course, people weren't buying that bold lie. They immediately started questioning the screenshot, saying the numbers were obviously exaggerated just for publicity. And it's giving deja vu. Remember Bhad Bhabie, the Cash Me Outside, how about that? Girl, yeah, she launched her OnlyFans right after turning 18 too. And she claimed she made $1 million within 6 hours. Then she upped the ante, saying she made $4 million in her first day. $4 million in her first day. And $18 million in her first month. And that was April 2021. She even posted a so-called screenshot of her 1 million earnings. Why do liars act like screenshots are undeniable proof they are telling the truth? As if screenshots can't be photoshopped or completely fabricated. I mean, come on. My gosh. And don't even get me started on Blac Chyna. So back in 2021, it was reported she was pulling in $20 million a month on OnlyFans, supposedly totaling $240 million a year. That lie kept floating around until 2023, when after quitting the platform, she told Forbes she actually made closer to $2 million over 2 years. So in 2 years, she made close to $2 million. Okay? So that whole $20 million a month thing, completely made up. I never believed it for a second. Okay? But people ate it up. People believed it. And you know, thousands probably made OnlyFans accounts thinking they could cash in like that, based off that lie. Anyway, the difference is Blac Chyna never went on camera and personally claimed it. You know, she quietly, anonymously fed that $240 million rumor to blogs, so later she could clear it up and say, oh, it was misreported. Really? So Bhad Bhabie and Lil Tay, on the other hand, actually went online themselves, made the claims, and even posted what were clearly Photoshop proof screenshots. That's why Blac Chyna, would later backpedal and come clean after she quit and was baptized, while these two, Bhad Bhabie and Lil Tay, will probably take their bogus OnlyFans fairy tales to the grave. And let's be real, Bhad Bhabie most likely got her idea for her 1 million in 6 hours nonsense from Blac Chyna's stunt. And Lil Tay, who was publicly beefing with Bhad Bhabie, clearly just recycled the same tired lie. So unlike Blac Chyna and Bhad Bhabie's made up OnlyFans earnings, absolutely no one is believing. No one is falling for Lil Tay's desperate little publicity stunt. And here's why. Let me give you some background on this girl. So apparently Lil Tay is a rapper. She first popped up in 2017 claiming she was 9 or 10 years old, posting Instagram videos of herself rapping, posing in luxury cars, and dripping in designer clothes, calling herself the youngest flexer of the century. The thing is, her gimmicks were so ridiculous that people started watching her just to laugh at her. As her fame grew, her mom, who was a real estate agent, moved Lil Tay and her half-brother, Jason, from Georgia to Los Angeles so she could chase more career opportunities. So Jason, her half-brother, was basically her director and coach, helping her build this online persona where she insulted viewers and bragged about her wealth. And guess how they got all those fancy backgrounds? Her mom used her real estate job to sneak Lil Tay into luxury homes for filming without the owner's permission. That blew up in her face when it got exposed and she was fired. So by mid-2018, Lil Tay's online presence vanished after her dad went to court in Canada and got full custody. She moved back to Canada and all her social media was wiped. He said he wanted to reshape her career into something more professional and work with a manager to focus on music instead of clown content. But her dad and the manager did not see eye to eye with her mom and brother Jason, and the custody battle turned into a full-on war. So from 2018 to 2023, silence. Nothing was posted. Then in 2021, her half-brother, Jason, snuck onto her Instagram and posted stuff accusing her dad of being abusive, even making a separate account sharing his work details. Her mom denied Jason did it, but come on. So fast forward to August 2023, her mom went back to court and actually won custody. So Lil Tay's dad was ordered to pay back child support, and Lil Tay moved back to Los Angeles. And guess what happened? The same month custody switched, a post suddenly appeared on Lil Tay's Instagram saying she and her brother had died. Of course, it was a lie. Just another manufactured stunt. So shortly after, her mom's lawyer released a statement saying custody had switched and Lil Tay was ready to relaunch her career. So then 2 months later, in September 2023, Lil Tay was spotted at LAX airport. So days later, she drops a single called Sucker for Green. Money, Nobody cared, okay? Nobody cared. So here we are in 2025. She's got nothing going on, desperate for attention. So she jumps on OnlyFans and pulls the same tired stunt Bhad Bhabie did in 2021, claiming she made $1 million in 3 hours. And she's clearly paying TMZ to keep pushing this story because they are the only ones covering this over and over. Now she's saying she's been planning her OnlyFans debut since she was 9. Who even says stuff like that? And yesterday, she even tried to start beef with other OnlyFans creators for clout, challenging one girl, Sophie, to a $60 million boxing match, as if Lil Tay even has $60 million to her name. So Sophie called it exactly what it was, clout chasing. And she said she's not here for fake internet performances. Lil Tay's ship sailed a long time ago. Honestly, I wish Lil Tay would just disappear again. No one is checking for her. Her mom and her brother Jason need to head back to the drawing board because this ain't it. This is not it. Who in their right mind believes this rat-faced liar made $1 million in 3 hours? Look, even the top OnlyFans girls who post nonstop adult content aren't making that. They're not making that. But somehow, this wannabe pulled it off without even showing anything. Okay, sure, Anyway, reports say 90% of people on OnlyFans barely make $300 a month. Most are not making money on it. A lot of them lie and exaggerate their earnings to create buzz and entice more subscribers. That's what they do. Like the ones who come out and say, oh, I made this, I made that, and this hour. And then they show these so-called screenshots as proof. They're lying. They are always lying. You saw Blac Chyna for 3 years or 2 years. She spread that rumor that she made $20 million a month, $240 million a year. And then when she finally quit, she finally came out and said, oh, yeah, it was misreported. Yeah, misreported, sure. So Lil Tay would be better off getting a real job instead of trying to recycle fake manufactured stunts no one is buying. No one is buying your nonsense, Lil Tay. Just go away. Stay away. My goodness. So that is all, you guys. What are your thoughts on this? If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any update. And guess what? I will see you on the next one. Peace.